Alright, we're live. That's awesome. I'm not even fully set up. You get to see me set up. You know what? Red Santa hat today. Red Santa hat for December 6th. Beer that we're gonna have. So, let's get this thing started. Beer, 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 beer all in my belly. Hello everybody, welcome back to me, Mate Brewski from the Rooski Brewski Review. On today's live stream, we are doing beer number 6 in the craft beer advent calendar that I have right here. So, wow, this box is really cool. We showcased the beer yesterday at the end of the video because it was December 6th, because I shot the 5th video really early in the morning, about a little after midnight. So we're up here to number 6. This has been sitting in the fridge, not the box. Oh god, that'd be a massive fridge. But the beer itself, we're pulling it out. And this is also by the Yukon Brewing Company. This is called Tamarack and Spruce Tip IPA. This is their collaboration brew. Here's what the logo looks like. I'll bring it a little bit closer. Still has that weird sort of jumbly logo sort of thing going on here that Yukon has been doing with these two beers. Not a huge fan of the logo. But this is in collaboration with the Northwest Territories Brewing Company. And this beer is coming in at 7% ABV and 65 IBUs in a 341 ml bottle. So, nice, strong beer for sure. Nice, big bitterness presence. What I've realized yesterday was that last bottle of the Imperial Stout from Yukon Brewing was a twist off. So I'm guessing this one is too. That it is. It's a nice twist off. So I don't need the use of the bottle opener, which is pretty cool. And that just is back on the floor, and I'll get that later. Now, why is my stream crapping out on me? Everything seems right. Time's still elapsing. It's just not going forward. There we go. Let's go to live. Can we do this? Yeah. Okay. So it's working. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it pooped out for a minute. Whoop. That's okay. We're all good. Yeah, we're all good now. I don't know, guys. I don't know what happened just there, but that's okay. No big issues with that. So we're good. Okay, so we open the beer. Let's give it a pour into my Muskoka IPA glass. Because, well, this is an IPA. I don't want to fill it all the way up. I still want to have some for after. Let's get a bit of head on there. There we go. That, I think, is a little bit better. Looking at the color, it is a light burnt orange color. Very, very nice. Slightly off-white head on top. Not too carbonated, though. That seems to be the norm with a lot of these beers. I don't know if shipping was an issue or some of the stuff got a little unsealed. But we shall see in the taste test. But let's have a smell of this beer. Spruce Tips and Tamarack. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Definitely smells sprucey. I have no idea what the hell Tamarack smells like. I didn't even know what Tamarack was. But I did do a little Google thing about Tamarack because I thought, you know what, I probably want to know what this is. It smells nice and grapefruity, malty, hoppy bitterness, very, very nice. Slightly citrusy, maybe even a touch floral, not too bad. It's weird because IPAs are usually summer beers, but coming from Territory, which is known for being cold, especially while in the wintertime for sure. Seems a little weird to me, but let's see what they can do. So let's have a sip, guys. wow. Oh, wow. That is, wow, that's quite flavorful. Where to start? That, I'm getting like bits of like cherry notes almost out of this. Yeah, comes in hoppy bitter, for sure. Sprucey, but almost like cherry-like. Sweet melon, and then moving into, yeah, like that sweet cherry with a nice bitter, piney finish. And that cherry just sort of stays on your tongue. I don't think it's cherry, but that's sort of the best way I can describe it. That is interesting. Cheers, everybody. Let's keep on drinking, and Merry Christmas. Mm-hmm. Comes in a little malty, hoppy, piney bitterness, grapefruit, melon, and then moves into sort of like a, yeah, like, or not cherry, pomegranate? Cherry? Pomegranate? I can't figure out which one. It tastes like a chocolate that I used to have with like fruit in the middle. I think it was cherry in the middle. That's, yeah, that's sort of what it gets. What is sort of coming across. That's a very, very interesting flavor for an IPA. But one that just, oh wow, tickles my taste buds with pure delight. That is something amazing. Wow. Very, very happy with that. That's delicious. I love it. I love it a lot. Mouthfeel, very great as well. Light to moderate mouthfeel. Goes down perfect. Great bitterness though. 65 IBUs. Perfect spot. I love it a lot actually. So far, so damn good. Let's read the bottle, see what it has to say for itself. So, Yukon Brewing Company, Tamarack and Spruce Tip IPA. Coming in at 7% ABV, 65 IBUs, and in collaboration with the Northwest Territories Brewing Company. Wild Forged Spruce Tips from the Yukon and Tamarack Tips from the Northwest Territories. Millennium, Chinook, Amarillo, and Simcoe hops were used in here as well. That's quite interesting. Artfully crafted and bottled in Whitehorse, Yukon, Canada. YukonBeer.com. Like I said, no brewed on date, no ingredients list. That's all it's really missing. There is a slight little description of the beer, or at least what kind of malts, hops, and yeast, or at least what kind of hops were used. So that's very nice, and other ingredients. So I guess yeah, slightly ingredients list, slightly excuse me, description, but excuse me, nothing really long and dedicated kind of thing. Moving over to the website now, YukonBeer.com. Again, this beer is not listed on their website. What about Northwest Territories? NWT Brewing. Maybe Northwest Territories has it on theirs. That would be interesting. Let's see. Let's see what there is. Our beers. Probably not, though. Kick said, nope, not here. Nope, not here. Not on Northwest Territories Brewing Company website either. But, there we go. It's not on the website. I kind of lost my train of thought. Sorry, guys. Live streams. What can you do, right? Still a little not with it, but that's fine. Still beautiful beer. Slightly sweet malt, caramel. Moving into a very nice piney, light grapefruity midsection. And then moving into what I said was sort of cherry-ish. Flavor, slightly melon as well. Very, very weird. Very, very weird. Sprucey for sure, just a little bit. More in the smell rather than the taste, at least for me. But yeah, that sweetness coming out of here. So we all know what spruces are. They're the trees, big trees. But I didn't know what the hell tamarack was. So I Googled it. And we're on the most trusted website ever, Wikipedia. Tamarack, also known as Hackmatack, Eastern larch, black larch, red larch, and American larch, is a species of larch native to Canada from eastern Yukon and Nunavut, Northwest Territories, east to Newfoundland, and also south into the upper northern United States from Minnesota to Cranesville Swamp in Maryland. There's also an isolated population in central Alaska. The word tamarack is Algonquin for the name of species and means wood used for snowshoes. Very, very interesting. That's pretty cool. It's a boreal carnivorous and deciduous tree reaching 10 to 20 meters. Holy jeez. With a trunk up to 60 centimeters or 24 inches in diameter. Wow, that's pretty cool. Leaves are needle-like, 2 to 3 centimeters short, light blue-green, turning bright yellow before they fall in the autumn, leaving the pale pinkish-brownish shoots bare until next spring. Very, very interesting. That's kind of cool. I had no idea. Oh, I see what they are. They're like little, I guess. I still have no idea. I've never seen them. But that's kind of cool. They look like tiny spruce trees, like evergreen trees almost, but with a lot, like really skinny. I don't know how to describe it. You can Google it. Tamarack. Put that in. Tamarack. This isn't going. Oh, this is. I know it. I am losing my marbles, and I have no idea where I'm going with this at the moment. I'm sorry, but that's okay. I think it's because this beer has a sort of sweet, almost cherry-ish note coming across, and that's really throwing me off for some reason because it doesn't make sense to me, but I'm happy it doesn't because it tastes damn delicious. It's bitter, sweet malty, then it moves into that sweet sort of like fruitiness, and you're just like, wow, what a crazy, crazy beer. I'm shocked, quite shocked, quite enthused as well. It is something very, very special to me, and I'm still losing my mind. And somebody's giving me a call. Who is calling me? I will call you back, Richmond. I am live streaming at the moment. We got 2 people watching this, just this computer and that computer. That's fine. Yeah, like I said, I have no idea where I'm going with this so far. It's a lovely, lovely beer. I'm very excited about this. Excuse me. So I guess we're just going to move over to Untappd, because that seems like the best course of action. So, Tamarack and Spruce Tip IPA by the Yukon Brewing in collaboration with the Northwest Territories Brewing Company has been given a 3.28 bottle caps out of 5. That's also out of 28 rating. That seems very, very low. Because this is a damn good beer. It's a really good beer. 7% ABV, 65 IBUs. You get the 65 IBUs, but you don't get any hint of 7%. Even though 7 is not super high, according to beer, at least. Some 7%, you do get a little bit of, bitterness from alcohol, depending on the beer. But this is just well put together, goes down like a dream. I'm very shocked at just all of this beer in here and in here. Very, very interesting. Very, very delicious. And if you get the chance to, crack it open on day number 6 of this craft beer advent calendar, you're in for a damn treat, because this is fantastic. Both of these beers from Yukon Brewing, top notch. Cheers, everybody, on the final sip. Let's get right to ratings. Magnificent. Slightly malty in the beginning. Nice hoppiness, spruce, bitter, fun stuff. moving into that little bit of sweet melon, and then moving into that, what I would say, sweet cherry, maybe even pomegranate-esque sort of flavor, and then ending on a very nice bitter note with that lingering pomegranate or cherry note. Still haven't figured out which one I want to call it, but somewhere along those lines. Amazing. I'm quite pleased. Yeah, I'm not sure what to say right now. Still a little shocked, which is fine. Great beer though. Solid 9 out of 10 for me. I love it. I love it a lot. Really, really, truly a treat for sure, and I want more. That's the problem with this. That's the problem with this big box. You get them all, and they're the only ones you can probably get for quite a while, because it's hard to get beer. It's hard to get beer from outside of Canada into Canada. And especially these are usually just one-offs, and that's something very, very special. As for presentation of the bottle, you do have, I guess in a sense, description, slight ingredients. You have your IBUs, you have your ABV. All it's really missing is a bottle on date and separate, dedicated ingredients list and dedicated description. But you do have some of the lists of the ingredients being, spruce tips and tamarack tips. Also the types of hops that are used: Millennial, Chinook, Amarillo, and Simcoe. Perfect. I don't mind that at all. Again, logo, I'm not a big fan of it. I didn't really like the last one. Kind of, I don't know, most looks bland. Sort of put together really quickly. I don't know. That's just my take. But overall, presentation gets a solid 6 out of 10 for me. With all that said, guys, if you have any comments, questions, or beers you want me to review in the future, you can leave all that information down in the comment box below. If you want to go ahead and like this video or subscribe to me, Mate Brewski, that'd be greatly appreciated as well. With all that said, thank you again for joining me for my Craft Beer Advent Calendar 2018. Excuse me. And tomorrow, we dive into number 7, which is somewhere here. I don't find it. I don't see it. 7. Here's 7, right here. I'm not opening it right now. Sorry, you got lucky on the last 2 days, but it's still just number 6. I legally can't open number 7 until tomorrow. So, guys, with all that said, that's going to do it for me, Mate Brewski. And like I always say, crack a beer and enjoy. Cheers and Merry Christmas. And again, thank you for joining me on my Craft Beer Advent Calendar adventure. Live streams will be coming daily until they can't. So yeah, cheers guys. Merry Christmas. Time to go shut this off now. Bum, 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 bum. Bye.